What's up, y'all, and welcome to another edition of Broad Street Aftermath with your boy Cool Cat Connor and my guy Smitty Eagle. What up, Smitty?
Disgusting win, man. Disgusting win, man.
Yeah.
It's a win, I guess.
It's a win. It's a win. Yeah, salute to Aaron. Salute to Mike. Yeah, man. Eagles win. Yeah, it feels like a win, but does it? It feels like it, but we're about to talk about it. So salute to everybody, man. Before we get started with this one, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, comment. B.O.B.S YouTube channel, all of our channels. Me, Simone, One Trey Rock, Smitty, King DV, Alex, Leader, Steve, and the whole crew, man. Yeah, let's get to this game. The Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Panthers 22-18. Go ahead, Smitty. We'll hear. Let's start with you.
I mean, it was disgusting across the board, man. I mean, I don't think we did anything other than defense well. Offensively, man, I mean, I guess they said it best, man. Chemistry is down. We not on the same page. We trying to figure some things out, and you could tell on the field. You know, we fighting with ourselves, man. These games should be pretty much won handedly, especially a game like this. We came out, we shot ourselves in the foot multiple times with stagnant offense, not playing well. So we got to clean that up.
Yep, it's Ash 9 in a row. Hey, fam, Eagles for the win. Yeah. For me, a win is a win, but there's a lot of stuff to get cleaned up. There's a lot of stuff that needs to get cleaned up. I mean, offensively, we got to be better in the passing game. Defense, it stepped up the whole game, but yeah, we just got to be better offensively. First quarter, you could just wipe that off because we ask for this every single time and we don't get it. But you got to not shot your head in the foot. By the way, before we get to the numbers and grades, what was your thoughts on the A.J. Brown clip that's been talked about? Smitty?
I don't really know. I mean, he deserves the right to be frustrated. I mean, right. we wasn't on target.
Right. That's the real problem, the slow starts. Yeah. So let's go ahead and let's hand out some. Let's start off handing out some grades. Let's start off with Jalen.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown! They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
Jalen was 14 of 21 for 108 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, sacked 4 times, and a rating of 110.8. He also had 8 carries for 59 yards and a touchdown. So go ahead, Smitty. What grade for Jalen?
And probably like a C+, C-. I mean, he did some things in moments where he executed and put the team in position to win, but he also missed some plays. He seemed a little shaky, but he got to get in the groove of things of how the game is rolling. So I'm gonna give him a C.
Right. I'll give him a C plus. He did some good things. Those 2 passing touchdowns, still no interceptions. But the fact that A.J. Brown only got 43 yards and Smitty only got 37. What up, Nina? Yeah, you just got to be better. Hold on.
Victory! Woo!
Yeah, so C plus for Jalen, in my opinion. So hold on. Let me read this. I am not happy with this win today. They play like crap for most of the game when both sides they can't afford to play like this next weekend. Otherwise, Pittsburgh will walk all over their backside. Yeah. Yep. I think that we can all agree that Saquon Barkley will be the only one that kind of gets an A. With 20 carries, 124 rushing yards, and breaking LaShawn McCoy's rushing record. So what grade would you give Shady, Smitty? Not Shady, Sparkley.
A+, man. I mean, obviously he did everything he needed to do to execute the game plan and keep us in it, man. He was able to keep it on the ground and keep carrying the ball. With a little bit of help, man, you see the rushing numbers at 209. So we was able to do some things, but we gotta do better, man. We can't go into games and play like this.
Yeah, I'm with you. A+ for Saquon Barkley. Right, man. Like, exactly. I give Barkley A. Everybody does. Everybody does. So let's continue on with the rest of the playmakers. A.J. Brown had 4 receiving for 43 yards. Saquon, Smitty, 4 receiving for 47 yards and a touchdown. Grant, 3 for 16. Kenneth, 2 for 7. John Dodson, 1 for 5. So what grade would you give the wide receivers and Grant, Smitty?
I'm gonna give him a B. I think with the opportunities they were presented, they executed, but it wasn't many opportunities there. It seems like we were trying to get the passing game going, but it wasn't able to open up. So I'm gonna give him a B.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm giving the rest of the playmakers a B. So what do you think is fault for this passing problem? Jalen, Kellen, Nick Sirianni? Like, who's to blame for this?
It's a collective, man. It's coaching, it's players, it's a little bit of everybody, man. It's you got to do better as a team, and that's just what we at this point, man. We got to do better as a collective whole. It's a little bit on everybody though.
Yeah, I agree. It's basically draws to everybody for this. Like, A.J. Brown should have close to 100 receiving yards. Smitty should have close to like 80. Like, I get why, because it's a Russian team, but don't forget the other playmakers. Like, don't forget Smitty. Don't forget AJ. I get it. They've been hurt. They've been in and out. But still, like, consistency in the passing game, in my opinion, and it falls on all three, coaching and players. I mean, no one cared about the passing game versus the Ravens. No one cared about the passing game versus the Rams. No one cared about the passing game versus the Commanders. You got to be better. We got to be better. So defensively, Bryce Young was 19 of 34 for 191 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, sack once, a rating of 69.6. Kuba had 26 carries for 92 yards and a touchdown. Allen Thielen, man, 9 receiving for 102 rushing yards. Man. Now, for the defense, Zach Bond had a sack. We only had 1 sack, and that was from Zach Bond. So what grade would you give the defense, Smitty?
I'm gonna give them a B plus. I think they gave up a lot, man. The bad tackling was back this week. There's a lot of mistakes on that defensive end, man. We should have did way better. We got to clean up some things. We also couldn't stop the run a little bit. They were able to do a little things in the run, so we got to get back in and lock in on what we got going on, man.
Yeah, I'm giving the defense a B plus as well. Man, they let Allen Thielen go up and down the field. They got
and they let Granddaddy cook us, man. That's wild.
Exactly. Yeah, they gotta be better on both sides of the ball. Let's see. Let's read some. Granted, I did think this would be a passing heavy week, but the Carolina corners were on it.
I mean, they have a pretty good. They rush defense is the problem, and I don't think we attacked it enough. They had a pretty decent pass defense over the past 5 or 6 weeks. They've been playing pretty well.
Yeah. Yep. So let's we did the defense already. It'll be difficult for this one because outside of Saquon Barkley and most of the defense, I don't know who's going to get a game ball, but let's find out who gets some game balls, Smitty.
Saquon Barkley, Smitty.
Yep.
Kenny Gainwell.
Yep.
Defensively, Jalen Carter, Zach Bond, C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Yeah. Let's see. Saquon, Smitty, and I'll say Grant Calcaterra. I'll say Grant. Defense, I'll say Jordan Davis. Right. I'll say Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Slay, and Jordan Davis on my mine. Let me see. I said Slay.
Man, Slay was getting cooked early in that game. Man.
Yeah. Because let's see. I'll say Jalen. I'll switch Slay with Jalen Carter then.
No, you could kill him, but he got cooked a little bit early in that game.
Yeah.
He get whooped.
Yep. Tough plays. These come up in December. Let's see. Was never on the Eagles to blow out train. Vegas was wrong. I cast in. Carolina play us hard. Nothing to lose. Yeah, I did say that the Carolina Panthers had nothing to lose. I mean, they're a team. I mean, look what they did to the Bucks and the Chiefs. We knew they had nothing to lose. It's like, for a team like the Carolina Panthers, it's like, we're going to go out and play spoiler. That's what they tried to do. They went out and they tried to play spoiler. I mean, that's what they did with the Chiefs and Bucks. You saw what they tried to do to us, so spoiler. That's what they tried to do. Hold on. Bryce played good ball, man. What you gonna do? Exactly. And again, like I said, nothing to lose. They're not. I don't think they're eliminated yet, but they're playing for nothing to lose. Like, they're not going to the playoffs. They're going to try to play spoiler. You saw what they did to the Chiefs. They was this close. You saw what they did to the Bucks. They was this close. You think the Chiefs and Bucks felt great about that? No, they didn't. So, all right, let's get to coaching. Nick, Vic, Kellen. What grade would you give the coaching staff?
I'm also give them a B, man.
Yep.
I think they also could have done some things better that they didn't do. I believe, yeah, I'm gonna give them that. Give them a B. I think they could have cleaned some things up early in that game and came out with a win, but neither here nor there, they didn't do that. That's why we got the loss.
Right. I'm with you. I'm giving the coaching staff a B as well. They did what they had to do. Does it need to be better? Per usual. But they got the win. They got the win. Anyway, any thoughts on the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I think we got to play way better football, man, coming into this game. A team that plays some good defense, that can take the run away and limit you to passing the ball and kind of make you get out there and get it. We need to get on the same page. If at this point in the season we're not on the same page, this is a game that you need to be on the same page to beat this team. They play really good defense, and they're going to run the ball. They're going to play some time management. They're going to try to keep us off the field as much as possible. So we got to play. We got to play our game at this point. We're going to have to come out, run the ball early, keep the ball in Jalen Hurts and the offense hand as much as possible, limit as many possessions for them as possible, and score early. They don't have an explosive offense all the time. They do have moments in games where they are explosive, but if you can get them down early and force them to keep the ball out of their running back's hands, I think we got a chance to win this game.
Yeah. Whatever you played on offense side of the ball, outside of Saquon Barkley, tear it up, throw it in the trash, and call a better game plan. Tomorrow, I guarantee on all these shows, they're going to take A.J. Brown's words of passing and they're going to blame it on one person. Want to shut him up? Have a better passing game. Scoring, well, not because we know you're not going to score in the first quarter. We know this, but be better in the first quarter. That's what I'll say. Be better on the first quarter in defense. Slow down Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, I'm telling you, he has our number. He has our number, especially when he played against the Seahawks. This is Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's try to not have Russell Wilson ghost in our heads. And also, this is a big game because the same time the Eagles play the Steelers, the Lions play the Bills. You need to win this game to catch up to the Lions. Simple as that. You need the Bills to
But the
beat the
Bills just
Lions.
lost to the Rams, though. Man, how much faith do we got in them?
That is true. That is true. So basically, handle your own business by winning. You're already locked in 2 seed. You already clinched a playoff spot. Congratulations. Now let's
I
clinch.
think we locked in next week. Well, unless who lost today that locked us in? We locked into the 2 seed for sure.
No, we didn't. We clinched a playoff spot. We didn't
Hold
clinch
on. I could be
anything
wrong.
yet.
Hold on. Wait, I could be wrong.
Yeah,
But you don't really clinch. You don't really clinch spots like that. It's kind of hard to judge that.
No, we clinched the Arizona
No,
Cardinals.
I know we clinched. But hold on. Oh, but what's the call at 1? So we need to win again.
Right. Yeah, he does. TJ Watt. Exactly. TJ Watt's gonna exactly. How many more games do we need to clinch the division? I think Smitty, you said
Just one. Just one.
One.
Win Sunday, you clinch the division and the number 2 seed.
Right. Basically, you win. It'll pop up next week on playoff scenarios. You win this Sunday versus the Steelers. No matter what the Commanders does, you win the division. Now the Commanders got the New Orleans Saints. I ain't got no faith in them. But you win this Sunday, you clinch the division in the 2 seed. Now the number 1 seed, you got to hope the Detroit Lions lose to the Bills, Chiefs, and or Minnesota.
Which likely ain't gonna happen.
Exactly. So basically, you're locked in the 2 seed. Basically. So, all right. I think we covered everything. I mean, we covered everything. Let's go ahead and preview these shows. King DV's ain't here, as y'all can see, so he'll tell you about Fly Like an Eagle. But the check down, what you got on the check down Saturday, Smitty?
We're gonna do a little bit of prediction of the college football playoff. Talk a little bit, about these games that happen this week. We're working on a few things, man. Probably next week, power rankings will drop for the NFL. We'll get back to it.
Yeah. Let's worry about what we have to do, not relying on other teams. Exactly. Inside the Nets with Smitty and King DV. I know you got 2 hours of fun. What y'all got?
And we're gonna be deep diving, man. After these all 22s drop, getting back into the flow of things, man. Just working on getting things back together. So, yeah, man. We I think we're going on Thursday this week again at 7. So, yeah, man. We just doing the thing.
Yep. Cool Cat Mitch this Monday with me and Mitch Kovsky. Birds of Broad Street with me, Smitty, Simone, and One Trey Rock. The word of the day is close. Are the Eagles close to the number 1 seed? Was that a close call versus the Panthers? Was that way too close of a win versus the Panthers? A lot of things to talk about on B.O.B.S. So with that, let's give our final thoughts. Go ahead, Smitty.
Yeah, man, we gotta do better, play better. You don't accept anything in a win that you wouldn't accept in a loss. Today wasn't good football. We gotta execute. We gotta come out and play Eagles football next week if we want to get a win. So that's kind of where we at, man. Coaches need to get this game plan better. We need to start executing early. I know we've been saying it all year, but eventually we have to get back into executing earlier. So yeah, we kind of get into it. So one game at a time. So now we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. We need to execute our job, do our business, handle our business. When you handle your business, everything else will fall in place.
Yep. And for me, listen, was this an ugly win? Yes. Do they need to improve on some stuff? Yes. Will we learn from this? Absolutely. All I know is you got the Pittsburgh Steelers coming up. You're basically locked into the 2 seed. So you got to keep your eye on the Commanders, keep your eyes on the Bucks, keep your eyes on a lot of these teams because these are the teams that you will be facing in the playoffs. But first things first, handle business in your own house. Handle business in your own house, and let's get this win versus the Steelers. So for King DV, Smitty, and your boy, fly, Eagles, fly, go Birds. And remember, for every ugly Eagles win, there's always an aftermath. Peace.
Fly,